This is 90.4 Oman FM, and we'll start off with a statistic from the National Center for Statistics and Information, NCSI, as they came up with positive numbers in the tourism sector for the year 2022. The total tourism production stood at 1.9 billion Omani riyals for the year 2022 in comparison to 2021, which was 1.3 billion Omani riyals. The number of inbound visitors to the country within 2022 stood at about 2.9 million visitors, an increase of 348%, huge increase over 2021, which was at 652,000. With me here in the studio to shed light upon the tourism sector and much more is one of the active players here within the sector, who is Shabib Al Maamari, the Managing Director of our national travel operator, Visit Oman. Welcome, Shabib.
Sabah al khair, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's start off with Visit Oman. What is Visit Oman?
So we're an organization owned fully by Umran Group, part of OIA, that looks at digital distribution in the tourism and hospitality sector. Our core business is a B2B booking engine that try to encompass all of the Omani supply that can be packaged, uploaded digitally on a booking engine, and then distributed on a global scale to trade partners, buyers in source markets, to make it easy to buy a Omani product for the end user, which is a tourist. We're very much focused on inbound tourism, and we try to provide the seamless experience for our users, trade partners, the buyers, and to make it easy for them to develop a product on behalf of their customer, the tourist, make it easy for them to package a product, and book an unforgettable experience here in Oman.
Now, Visit Oman has a very special place in your heart, of course. What is your story with Visit Oman?
So the story goes back to pre-COVID. And then we got faced by COVID and re-established the organization. But basically, there was an impact study that was done on the sector, specifically on aviation pre-COVID. There were a few gaps identified in the sector that got identified at the same time as an opportunity. One of these gaps was the fragmentation of products here in Oman. You, as a trade partner, as a buyer in source market, might not find it the most easy and pleasant experience to look for products. You don't have a central place where you go to book an experience in Oman. And we saw this as an opportunity back in the day. And then the proposal came about, how can we resolve this issue? Back with Oman Aviation Group, saw this as an opportunity. There was a bit of a mismatch from a product development perspective, a marketing mix perspective, and then even a target perspective. And the digital opportunity was very clear. If you make it easy, if you make it seamless for your end user, for your target group, they will come. So the idea was, how can we develop with our partners? Our partners are the local SMEs that work in travel and tourism, a booking engine that helps trade partners to look for the right product, have a sustainable, I would say, endless opportunities being developed and uploaded to the platform. And also from a user experience, a payment gateway that serves them. So it's a seamless experience for them when they come, look for the right product, develop the right product, buy the right product on behalf of their customers. The story started. We established and we were geared up to launch the platform back in 2020. Everyone knows what happens with COVID. We took a pause, and then there was a restructuring that took place in the aviation sector. And then the opportunity presented itself with the Umran Group We got redeployed and then relaunched the organization back in April 2021 under Umran. Commercially, we went live in March 2022. So a year and a half of operation. What we're trying to do is basically link every single SME that is interested, that works in the travel and tourism and hospitality sector, to the potential trade partners, the buyers and source market. And we do that by introducing them digitally on a booking engine, state-of-the-art technology.
Great. Now, also we do want to know the different services that you provide for travelers. Let's get into a bit of detail over there for travelers and businesses themselves. So me as a traveler, how can I benefit from Visit Oman?
Two folds to that question. We'll take the first one is our core, the B2B part. You as a trade partner, as a company, well established in your market and you're selling different products in different markets for your tourists. Let's take Germany, for example. We're active in Germany. So a German tour operator will get 100, 200, 300,000 customers per year. And they pick and choose different locations for their vacations. What we're trying to establish with these trade partners, let's take the same example, the German tour operator. How can we make it easy for you to buy and then resell the Omani product to your end user, the tourist? And we do that by providing a large number of options. As we speak today, where the booking engine is connected to 60 different airlines that the trade partner can pick and choose on behalf of their customer. We're connected to 100 different hotels here in Oman. Again, a set of options. We have well over 100 partnerships with different organizations here in Oman. Mainly 80% is SMEs, and they provide us with 200 different experiences, tours, and different authentic experiences. We're also connected to ground handling companies and transportation companies, and some of the services that you would require in the airport itself. So you as a user, as a company that is building a product, can opt to buy a single element. You see one product, I want this product, you can buy it and then sell it to your end user. Or you can build your own package. So you take the airline, the hotel, and few experiences. You want 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. You want to book it for next week. You want to book it 3 months in advance, or even it goes all the way in some cases. We have countries and some customers that book a year and a half in advance. We take that offline, but online, the capabilities are endless. Or you want to opt to look at the ready-made packages that we developed with our partners here in Oman. With a click of a button, you can buy an entire package, put your margin on that package and resell it to the end consumer. This makes it easy for trade partners in source market to develop the package or buy a single element and then sell it to the end user. Why did we decide to take that route in terms of trade partners? These are well-established companies in their source markets. And for us, it's much more easy to penetrate this market by establishing relationship with existing well-established companies. It's faster for us comparing if we go and target the masses. Some of these companies that we're talking to move well over 9 million tourists a year. So for the right commercial agreement, that is a win-win situation. This makes perfect sense to them. Why wouldn't they not work with us when I have every single product that is required at the tip of their finger? We're also into product development, so we take a lot of feedback from these companies and we ask them a simple question: what else do you want? Your end user, the consumer, what do they want? What type of experiences? We take that feedback. We sit with the suppliers, our partners here locally. We give them that feedback and we do a lot of product development there.
Nice. That is from the business, B2B perspective.
Yes.
When it comes to single travelers, like
Yes.
let's say I'm a single traveler, I'm looking forward to come to Oman and I want a package from Visit Oman, could that package be tailored for me specifically, or is it ready-made already, or can I customize it as per what I like to customize it to? How is it for me as a single traveler?
So recently, we had the opportunity to collaborate with the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism, and they asked us to basically collaborate in launching a B2C campaign that's will target any one who's interested to travel to Oman. We're the technology provider, so there's a lot of awareness taking place from the ministry perspective. They're launching and launched a digital marketing campaign that specializes in destination marketing, and we connect with that campaign. There is a call to action in their campaign, and people who would see the digital campaign will click, will go, will read about Oman, and then they can opt to book through that website. That book now button will take them to the B2C booking engine. Now, the same number of suppliers and partnership that we have established in the B2B through the technology can be distributed to the B2C booking engine. And there are, again, endless number of different options that customers can go through. They can buy single or ready-made packages. The beauty of this all goes to our partners, the local SMEs. So you can kind of say we're doing a lot of business development on behalf of a lot of SMEs here in Oman. We're reaching out and then we're distributing their products on a global scale.
Yeah, so I believe you're talking and referring to the Gift for Life, the digital, of course, campaign that was released by the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism in cooperation with you. It was done in the world travel market. Can we go a bit into the goals and scope of this in a bit more detail for our people to know about?
Definitely. I think the Ministry did a phenomenal job in identifying this wonderful opportunity and launching a very special destination marketing campaign and source markets. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them for giving us the opportunity to collaborate with them. So during WTM London last November, on the 6th of November, the ministry, His Excellency Azzan Al Busaidi, announced the launch of a new digital destination marketing campaign, and then it went live on the 20th of November. So basically, we might not see it here in Oman because it's happening digitally in the source market. They're targeting GCC, India, and Western Europe. And basically, the target group will get a message on their mobile or on a screen, and they will see it digitally. It will talk about Oman. It will talk around certain themes about Oman. And the concept is a beautiful concept where you gift yourself or you gift someone you love a gift to travel to Oman. Our role there is to align with the ministry on the different themes that they picked for the campaign, and then align the product to the message, to the theme, identify the right partner here locally, and develop that product where it fits the theme. If it's, for example, adventure, it can be about relaxation. If it's about relaxation, the product, the link can't take you to adventure, and vice versa. So basically, we're kind of aligning and fitting the right product with the right message with the right theme. The aspiration there is at the beginning, phase one, awareness, where you go into a dream phase. You dream about the destination, you dream about the vacation, you dream about change for yourself or for a loved one. That dream becomes an aspiration, it becomes a plan, which would lead to the booking engine, and the final target is conversion. We want the customers to read about Oman, find about Oman, plan to come to Oman, and if they decide, it's a click of a button. We made it easy for them. They don't have to jump from one platform to another to look for products. These are quality assured products. This is a golden opportunity for us because we have the umbrella of the government talking about, and that's a trusted body for a lot of our target group. When they see the government, in this case, the brand Experience Oman, they trust that brand. This helps us in the credibility and selling and converting that dream, aspiring tourist into a customer, or what we'd love to call them, a guest of Oman.
Yes, that's great. And if it's not happening like within your vision, some people think that maybe they would say that there is not a lot of initiatives when it comes to the tourism sector and things like that. Gift for Life is an amazing experience. And when you're talking about something like the World Travel Market in London 2023, that means you're capturing a lot of different stakeholders, you're capturing visitors yourself, let's say potential visitors to the country, to the Sultanate of Oman, and you're also capturing businesses. So if you don't see it, does not mean that it's not happening. There's a lot of initiatives and efforts put at the back. I do want to take us within the conversation back again into Visit Oman. Now, a sneak peek, or I've heard from some sources that 2024 looks like a great year for Visit Oman, inshallah, and you're planning it to be a very bright year for yourself.
True.
So what do you have in store for 2024, Shabib?
So with 24, we've been talking a lot with different partners, identifying different opportunities. And we have this phenomenal relationship with the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism. And one of the things identified by the ministry as a potential area of collaboration is domestic tourism. As we speak today, Ahmed, you're during the weekend, or you have your days off and you're wondering, what should I do today or tomorrow? There isn't a single page, platform, website that you go to and to read what's happening. What is happening in Oman, what's happening in Muscat, what's happening in the governorates, different governorates. I want to find out, I want to go out, I want to, as locally called, change the routine, break that routine. So this opportunity got identified by the team at the ministry, and through different sessions, we collaborated with them to basically launch a booking engine that only focuses on domestic tourism. So this is targeting locals, residents, and also by default can target anyone who's on the ground in Oman. And through the same exact suppliers that we have on our B2B, on our B2C, the same will be channeled to the domestic campaign. The call and the marketing campaign, the call to action and the marketing campaign will be different. It will be catered for locals and residents, and it will talk about the different things that you can do during the day, during the night, during the week day, or during the weekend. These are small experiences: a boat ride, a dolphin watch, diving, snorkeling. If there is free events happening, we'll be mentioning those things, where you go out and have fun with your friends and with your families. The idea here is activation. There is a lot to talk about when it comes to products, but as you mentioned, because we're not tourists, we're residents, we're locals, we're nationals, we never hear about these fantastic products because we're not their target group. But the ministry is changing that. And we've seen a few pictures of people who are going to museums during the National Day holiday.
Holidays.
Imagine if that was planned. Imagine if the museums knew the number of people who are coming before they arrived at their doorstep. Ticketing of a lot of these experiences and booking in advance of a lot of these experiences, and then activation of a lot of hotels in off-season. So for example, during summer, the northern part of Oman holds a lot of potential, but then we need to work with different partners and with hotels in packaging the right product for people to go out and have fun without worrying about the temperature. There is a lot to be done there from a product development. But then from an awareness perspective, we need to speak a lot and we need to market these opportunities. And alhamdulillah, the ministry already launched a campaign, a digital campaign, and then we've collaborated and we came up with the idea, okay, let's launch, continue the fantastic work you guys are doing, but allow us to tie it up with a booking engine where people will see your advertisement talking about domestic tourism. And then they go to a web page and they can find all these wonderful experiences provided by local SMEs and local entrepreneurs. And they can buy a single element, they can build a package, they can go outside of Muscat, they can stay in Muscat. And we're not targeting only Muscat, we're targeting the entire country. This is geared up to go live, inshallah, in Q1 of next year.
Q1 of 2024. Would you have a social, so people know, do you have a social media specific page, or is it a page that is already existing, or how would you go about that?
So the campaign is called Live the Vibe. The minister already launched it last summer. And then through different sessions, we've identified the opportunity. It's a fantastic opportunity. And when you hear about Live the Vibe, it's always uplifting, and then it's an exciting brand and a slogan. So the website will be called livethevibe.om, and then with the help of our suppliers and funding through the ministry, we'll be able to prepare a very unique experience for locals and residents to go and look for the best opportunities. We're talking even to restaurants to be added there. We're talking to hotels about what is known as day pass. So you're not interested in spending the night, but you want the facilities, you want the swimming pool, you just want to switch off and go to a hotel, enjoy some food and maybe some entertainment. That will be provided as an option where you book, you go, you spend the day, but then you're back at your house at the end of the day. We'll provide different options, and then this will be, the idea is we launch it for Q1, but with the aspiration of having this available throughout the year. But then for different seasons, different events, different governance, and different themes throughout the 12 months of the year.
Well, that's nice. And I hope in consideration there be, like, because the temperatures, when it comes to summer, some people say, مثلا, the area of Muscat is very hot. We're looking for someone here. Where is our escape? Where is our getaway? So I think that would also be taken into consideration.
Definitely. So, and as an example, rightfully said, Ahmed, Jabal Al-Akhtar holds massive potential. But do you have to spend the night there? That's an option to spend the night, but we want to provide through our partners an option that you go and come back on the same day. It's a very pleasant drive, 2 hour drive from Muscat. Yeah. It's a phenomenal opportunity. Temperature drops 15 to 20 degrees. For Muscat and the northern part, we're looking at the ocean and thinking about about sport activities related to water. What are the different products there where you can cool off? So we're looking at a lot of product development opportunity that will tackle the issue of temperature also. Even malls, we're targeting some of these malls to do certain activations that target families where they go. You don't have to spend the entire day. You don't have to spend a fortune there. So these, we're gearing up a lot of special offers for summer that also target, students and their families.
Yes, I think we took this angle in detail when it comes to the domestic part. Now we do want to get to ITB Berlin 2024. How is Visit Oman preparing for the world's leading travel trade show?
ITB Berlin is one of the most, if not the most important trade show in the world. And if you're serious about business development, awareness and destination marketing, you have to be there. The Ministry of Heritage and Tourism is leading the preparation for ITB Berlin 2024. The exciting thing is Oman is the host country, or what is known as the guest country. So there's a lot of focus next year in March about Oman. The campaign already started with different partners, and mainly the ITB organizers, talking about Oman as a destination, why Oman, what's so great about Oman. This is all led by the ministry in partnership with the private sector, and we're one of those companies that are gearing up for ITB Berlin. What is so unique about ITB Berlin, you have two groups that are attending, the buyers and the sellers. So if you're a buyer, a company looking for a new destination, a new product, that's the place to be. If you're a seller, in this case, it's us. We're trying to sell Omani products. I'm going to meet all the buyers in one place, an intensive program in 3 days, but then from a return of investment, it's one of the best experiences that you can go through when you're a company that is trying to market and sell your destination. It's a great opportunity to put Oman on the map, on the global map. fantastic opportunity from an awareness perspective, but also a golden opportunity for business development in tourism and hospitality.
What are the current challenges that Visit Oman face, and what are you on the way to solve?
Yeah. So one of the main things, and it's embedded in our business plan, and it's one of our core values, is what is known as digital distribution. And this was always lacking in Oman. And what do we mean by digital distribution? Today, let's take the example of any awareness campaign about Oman that any company or even the ministry does. People will look at the advertisement, be it a billboard in London, be it a bus in Paris that says Visit Oman, Experience Oman, whatever the message is. They look at it, they get inspired, they go read more about the destination. They're not familiar with the destination or what are the different options. A lot of these individuals will go to the platforms that they trust, that they always use. The ultimate example is Expedia and Booking.com. And we're not here to advertise for them, but it's a fact that they're one of the biggest platforms, the digital platforms in the world. Today, if you go on a lot of these platforms, they don't have the right offering when it comes to Oman. They don't have many options. They have few options. They might have many options, but they're very much focused on one segment. What we're trying to do, and what we've announced in WTM London a month ago, is one of the most important partnerships that we embarked since the inception of Visit Oman. We've signed with one of the biggest channel managers in the world that specializes in experiences distribution. What does that mean? This company, Prior Ticket, is already connected to the biggest and most important 2,500 companies, platforms, tour operators in the world. They're already connected digitally to them. And what they do is they pull a lot of experiences from different sources and push them to these platforms. Let's go back to the example of Booking.com. Booking.com is growing the segment of experiences. Historically, Booking.com controls over 40%, if I'm not mistaken, of hotel room sales in the world. But now they're looking at different segments for growth purposes. And one of them, these segments that they identified is experiences. If you go there, you'll find experiences. Who are the companies that are pushing these experiences to the likes of Booking.com and the other 2,500? Not a lot. What we're trying to do is through this signing and technology development with Prior Ticket, we will take the majority of the 200 experiences that we have as we speak through our local SMEs that are our partners and push them through our booking engine, through the technology of Prior Ticket to the biggest 2,500 companies, tour operators, and digital platforms in the world. So when we go back to the awareness bit, you're a German sitting, you see something about Oman, you trust a certain platform that you always go back and to read and to book from. Mm-hmm. I need to be connected to that platform of choice, and I need to push the Omani product to be there. So imagine if I'm not connected, a tourist saw the advertisement, fantastic, he goes to the platform of choice, enters, and try to find something about Oman. He finds information, but that doesn't find the right product. That's a lost opportunity, and the return of investment is lost. But if I'm connected to that platform today, and I'm pushing all of the Omani supply, I'm taking them global today to the digital distribution opportunity that we're introducing for the first time in the Omani market. And that's the power of digital. That's the power of digital distribution. This is why these technologies are extremely important. The same exact concept will be pushed to apps on a global scale. So you see an advertisement on your mobile, you could click, find the right product, book, or at least put into consideration as a favorite to go back and read and maybe book later on. This doesn't cost our local suppliers a dime or a paisa.
Exactly, a paisa.
That's our job, that's our core. We distribute on their behalf. It doesn't cost these global platforms anything. But we want to establish this relationship. To establish this relationship with them, we need to be digitally ready, digitally connected to distribute all these fun, wonderful, local, authentic product on a global scale.
Shabib bin Ahmed Al Maamari, who is the Managing Director of our national travel operator Visit Oman, thank you for all the efforts that you do here within the country and also abroad to highlight Oman's tourism and travel market and what we have to offer here within the Sultanate of Oman. And the thanks is extended to everyone as well who's working really hard when it comes to the tourism and travel sector here in the country. Is there anything that you'd like to leave us with from this interview?
Thank you, Ahmed and team, for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure. We at Visit Oman are always on the look for the next authentic experience. And this is a call to all of our wonderful entrepreneurs and SMEs who work in the hospitality and tourism sector to reach out to Visit Oman. We're just a click away, visitoman.om. Please register, show your interest. The team will reach out to you. We'd love to develop new products with the help of these wonderful entrepreneurs and leave it to us to digitally distribute your authentic experience and market and business develop on your behalf.
Shabib bin Ahmed Al Maamari, thank you very much for being with us.
Pleasure.
And continue doing your amazing work.
Thank you.